Nah, but for real, when I was on orders in Virginia, I didn't have no carry permit, and I purchased the firearm.
That's their laws in Virginia, though.
Virginia, that's why I was able to get it though, because I'm still a resident. I was still a resident of North Carolina, just on orders in Virginia, and their laws mirror each other.
I think they honor our concealed carry permit or concealed carry laws, but when you're purchasing a firearm at all, it's the state's law. They'll honor ours as far as you carrying it every day,
But now what I'm saying is I don't have a carry permit. You don't need a
you don't
carry
need one
permit
to buy one in
a gun.
Virginia.
So that's what I'm saying. What do I need one for if I still
No. I get you. I'm
conceal
just saying if you
And I
were to
don't
try
got no conceal.
back then, if you were trying to do that in North Carolina, the answer would have been no. That's what I'm
What,
saying.
to buy a?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. That law just changed this year.
But I thought that it was more lenient.
No. You can't. So to purchase a handgun prior, and this is getting into specific gun stuff, so just bear with us for a little bit. You have to, in order to buy a handgun previously in North Carolina, you had to have either a pistol purchase permit or a concealed carry permit.
Okay.
They act as each other, so either one, you're good to go.
But now
You can just buy one with a regular background check.
okay, that's what I was. That's why I said I thought it was more lenient now.
Now, yeah, for sure. And they always, that rule had always applied for rifles. So if you didn't have a concealed carry, you could just buy an AK, which is insane to me.
Crazy.
Yeah, nah, you gotta have special clearance to buy this pistol. But here you go, this motherfucking chopper. Yeah. It's yours. Yeah. You got $1,200. It's yours, or not even for AK. It's probably $800, $900. Really, maybe now with inflation, who knows? But yeah,
I knew people graduating high school.
Caught one.
High school. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Proud too.
At 18.
Well, they lived in South Carolina, because then it's probably different there too. So they probably
Even worse than
easier.
North Carolina. Yeah.
I would think so. So I mean, it's just really interesting. I was never really into guns until I joined the military. Were you the same way?
I shot them before, but
Okay.
I wasn't really into them like that.
Not your thing.
And I'm still not like a big gun person, but I believe everybody should have a gun.
Why?
Just, you never know what can happen.
What do you mean?
And you rather have it and not have to use it than need to use it and not have it.
Okay. And I can agree to that. I just wanted to see why you said that.
Yeah, because, I mean, some people could call me a hothead.
Some of us might know.
But, I've never even flashed my gun at nobody on no bullshit like that, But, I carry it just because you never know what could happen. And I'd rather be prepared, because I feel like if I'm in a position to where I have to draw my gun, I wouldn't have no problem using it.
Right. And why is that? Do you mean problem as in like mentally, or like knowing what you're doing?
No. I mean, either or.
Okay.
I would be able to sleep at night knowing I killed somebody and it was justified.
Yeah. No, the point I was trying to get to was basically about practicing with your firearm. So I do agree that you should definitely have a firearm and protect yourself. Safety is number one.
Yeah.
And then after safety, there's training.
Yeah.
Because no matter what gun you get, guns are like cell phones. They'll all do the job. Yeah. But it's more about, I guess, specific wants and needs, right?
Yeah.
But either way, if you don't know how to use it, it ain't gonna do you no good, right?
That's a fact.
So
might scare somebody.
You might scare someone, but if they're an actual threat, and you don't know how to shoot,
you beat.
Or you forget to take it off safety,
you beat.
Or you forget your gun don't have a safety, it's a trigger safety. You know what I'm saying? You look stupid. You fumbling around. Yep. So I would urge everyone, if you're gonna have a gun and you should protect yourself, practice with it. Go to the range.
Safety first and then practice. Yes.
You shouldn't, fuck that. You should know the safety laws, or at least go over the safety rules before you even purchase a gun.
Yeah.
You should know that.
Yeah.
Because there are so many accidents that happen. Like, I've known people who have passed from accidents with guns and shit. And it's just practice. Just know what you're doing. Be confident. And then, you're in a better, because like I said, having a gun is only part of it. If you don't know how to use it and somebody's actually threatening you, you're not going to be good. And honestly, you should continue to practice.
Yeah.
Because, it's really hard to simulate what a high, stressful, intensive situation is gonna actually.
You just never know.
You know what I mean? Like
It could be anything.
it could be any little thing, and you going to the range, 3 times last year, you thinking
Won't
you're
really
good.
help you, yeah.
It's not gonna help you because have you practiced drawn, in under 5 seconds and getting a shot, an accurate shot off.
I haven't done that in a while.
Have you practiced? Right.
I need to.
Right. And there you go. So I'm helping you out. But like in general, just everybody, you should know, how to clean your gun, all the X, Y, and Z's,
definitely.
the whole 9 yards. That's going to help you out a lot. So, guys, just take care of yourselves. And again, the idea is to protect yourself and your family. So that should be worth whatever it costs to go to the range, I think. And spend that money to,
and more.
shoot. And it's much cheaper if you have your own gun, by the way. So if you go to the range and you're worried about prices, a lot of it is the rental of the firearm. So just get your own. Yeah. A couple $100 depending on what you want.
Buy some ammunition as well.
Buy some ammo. Always buy ammo because you never know. There was a big ammo crisis last year.
Yes, it was.
Or 2021. Sorry, 2021.
Yes,
I remember that.
Couldn't buy shit. Or if you did, it was really expensive. So and mainly it was out of stock. A lot of shit was out of stock. So
because of the pandemic.
Yeah. And you never know what's going to happen again.
Yep.
So better to be prepared, right? Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Mm-hmm. So, and we touched on the military a little bit. You were in the Navy. I was in the Navy as well. Yeah. Talk about a little bit. I told my story a little bit about why I joined, but what kind of got you into joining the Navy in the first place? What was your reason?
When people tell me this, it's so crazy when I tell my reasoning because I really don't got one for real. I'm the youngest of 3, so my brothers always talked about joining the Navy. It was a lot of talk. So, and I just knew from their research what they did, and it was never a big thing graduating high school. I never thought that I would join the military, but I graduated and I was like, ooh, what I'm going to do? And I was like, I know my brother said the Navy was straight, so that's just what I'm going to go with based off of they say. And I did. And I'm glad that I did, but I wish I would have did more research for myself. I maybe wouldn't have picked the Navy.
What would you have picked?
Probably the Air Force.
My nigga. Okay. I say the same thing. So did you go to DEP?
Yeah, I did.
How long were you in there?
6 months.
6 months. That's a bitch,
DEP
ain't it?
is delayed entry program.
Yeah.
For those that don't know.
You have to join DEP in order for you to before you go to boot camp and shit. Yeah. Mainly they just teach you the basics about the military. Yeah. Basically how to stand, how to stand at attention.
But I didn't I wasn't a effective DEP person. I had to learn all of that shit in boot camp because I didn't really take it serious before I went. I was still trying to get my last little partying out, turn it up. Probably was still smoking for real. Fuck up. I caught a charge the day after I swore in the boot camp. True story.
Can you talk about it?
Yeah, I can.
All right, what happened?
It's so stupid, bro. I was 18.
Golly.
Stealing on some bullshit, got caught, and I hid it from the Navy for a while, but I was like, they eventually gonna find out, so it's probably best for me to tell them.
When'd you tell them?
3 months later.
Okay. You know what I thought you did?
What?
During the moment of truth?
No. In boot camp, hell nah. They was...
Yo, so listen, the moment... Yo, when you go to boot camp, bro... There's this thing.
Funny as hell,
it's the funniest experience of my life, bro. Because it's not a real place. Talk about a simulation. That's a fucking simulation. Being in boot camp is a simulation. Shit's not. The people aren't real. The food's not real. Nothing's real. Yo, there's this one thing called the moment of truth. So leading up to the moment of truth, you stay up for 36 hours straight. Yeah. You have no sleep. You barely eat. You just drink water a bunch, right? And they bring you into this giant auditorium, but it's like a classroom because there's a bunch of desks.
Right. Yeah.
Right? So it's hundreds of desks in this big-ass auditorium. And they bring you in there, and they play this video. I think they play a little video.
Yeah.
And then they sit there, and they talk to you, and they're like, listen, this is called the moment of truth. This is your chance. Now, mind you, this is your chance to come clean with anything that you didn't already tell your recruiters or anybody else about your past. Right. Mind you, they did an extensive background check before they let you join the military because it's the goddamn military. Yeah. So it's not like anything out the way is getting reported or getting missed. Right. Anything crazy. Yeah. So my theory is the objective of this thing is just kind of to weed people out who don't actually want to be there.
For sure.
Right. Because, you know, you can kind of say whatever. And so they ask you, you know, this is your moment right now to come up and tell us anything that you have done in the past that, you know, is wrong or illegal or whatever.
Like doing drugs or smoking weed, stuff like that.
If you didn't admit it, tell us now.
Yeah.
Man, real niggas sat down, didn't get up. I'm sitting there like, shit. If you didn't catch me now, you're not gonna catch me.
Right.
Whatever I did or didn't do, you're not gonna know about it, right?
Facts.
So I'm sitting there like, I'm good. I'm good money. I had one dude in my boot camp division, bro. He looked like he was a bitch. He looked scary from the jump. And he one of them niggas who was big and scary. He like 6'3", big, heavy, scary looking mom. I'm like, you scariest light skin, whatever. So he get up there, he talking, he tell him, and they go, all right, sit back down. So I'm like curious. I'm like, what the fuck did he say he did? Like, because I'm thinking like these niggas are murderers. If you're getting up right now, you must have been a murderer, a serial killer. And you're just trying to like
they be telling
come clean.
Bullshit.
Nigga said I stole bubble gum from my convenience store when I was 7.
When I was 7 is crazy.
He said,
Nigga, what?
Yeah, niggas be up there.
yo. Man,
I'm
that
done.
RDC looked at him and said, go ahead and sit back down. So quick. Boy, you look, and now you just look stupid because you're still in the Navy. You really went and told me that shit? Like, you're dumb as fuck. Yeah, so.
I would have called that nigga bubblegum if he made it.
Yeah, he was a big softy, bro. But yeah, so that's what
Did he make it through?
Yeah, he made it through. He was an MA, which is like a military police officer.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I mean, them dudes are all fat and kind of lame anyway. Like, there's no real. Now, if he was in like a SEAL division, he'd out of there.
Yeah, I believe it.
Out of there. But, yeah. So, the moment of truth, that's pretty much what it is. So, I thought you gave it up.
Come on, bro.
There, I'm like,
knowing me, come on, bro.
Can't
no way.
I had to check you.
I mean, the military for me, you know, I did the reserve route. So a lot of people, weekend warrior, all of that. You know, I get all of that. But
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like, you know, it's benefits to joining the reserves over active duty. You get to have more control over your career. If I wanted to go active duty at any point, I could. I have more control over where I get sent, over my orders, what I want to do, you know. So, and I did do some active duty time. I was in Virginia for 14 months, you know.
Yes, you were.
Hey, got that bag, nigga. What? I ate.
We applaud our veterans on Hit Dogs Holler.
Facts.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, the reserve route is definitely, I would say, the smarter route.
For sure.
If you're not all the way sure what you want or how you want to go about the military, like people like you, that's a really, really, really good, smart move. So I like to ask questions to everybody who ever served, and I usually get the same answer. So I'm curious about what you're gonna say. Knowing what you know now, you already joined, you already did your time.
Would I do it again?
Would you do it again?
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah.
That's what everybody says.
And go the same route that I went.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah.
As much as we hate it and we built the bullshit.
And even if you did some fucked up shit and got put out on some dumb shit, I feel like knowing what you know now, if you was to do it again, you would do it a different way. So that's why you still say yeah. Because there's a lot of benefits to it.
Yeah. There's more than you can fathom. Like, honestly, man, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. For real, if I would go back, I'd probably do some things, a couple things differently. Bro, like and
the
goddamn,
nigga that I am right now, I would have never thought at 18 I would be in the position that I am now, bro. Like, I've grown the fuck up so much. I was on some bullshit for real, like, and just in a future standpoint, like, not getting too deep into it, but credit, you know, the military taught me that. Knowing about how to real estate and really owning some shit for yourselves. And, you know, in the black community, it's not, I've always been told, don't get credit cards. It's going to fuck up your credit. It's going to do this. You know, like, the military helped me and to get my credit to where it is by giving me my first credit card. So,
and that's a thing that's not talked about a lot. So the thing is, like, we're 17, 18, 19, 20-year-olds, fresh out, no world experience. Yeah. And you know, banks give us a chance, and like Navy Federal is the biggest one, right?
Yeah.
And they'll sit you down, they'll get you a credit card. They got me a car loan. I didn't have any credit.
Yeah.
I still got a car. It was a year old, so that's still fucking solid. It was a year old at the time. Low miles, beautiful. My Jedi, I missed it so much. I miss you so much. But that was 2013, so like obviously. But you know, just it's crazy that you get all these things given to you, and it's so hard to like really truly understand. I guess the people in my life did the best they could as far as like the OGs who try to point me in the right direction.
They did
But you're getting,
better.
you're getting pulled so many different directions. You're getting told this, you're getting told that. This is good, this is bad, that's good. This, you know, so it's just so much stuff going on. It's hard to really, you know, get a grasp on things, and that's why I learned that mentorship was so important.
Yeah.
Like, and the military
That's
taught
a
me that.
fact.
Like,
That's a fact.
and it's personal, it's professional, it's everything in between.
Yeah.
Like having a good mentor, and I had hands down the best mentor I could have possibly imagined. Like my boy Keith. You met Keith, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he was my mentor at first. That's how I met him.
That's
like
what's
he
up.
dead ass saw
Now
me in the
y'all,
clinic.
like,
Now we
friends
brothers
for life.
For life.
Yeah.
Like we dead ass brothers now. Like so like he, you know, he took me in. Like when I was in Jacksonville, like he just pulled me aside one random day and was like, "Yo, you want to go get some lunch?" I'm like, "Sure." He's high ranking than me. I'm like, "Yeah, sure, that's straight." You know, he was a cool guy. You know, whatever. And he straight up just talked to me.
Yeah.
The whole way to lunch, grabbed something, paid for my shit.
Yeah.
Brought me back. We ate in a car, chopped it up. He got to know what I was about and told me, "Look, this is how shit goes. X, Y, and Z. I can help you as much as I can."
Yeah.
It was amazing. He wasn't even that much older than me. Like I was 23. He might have been 28.
Yeah.
29, you know? But you just understand like the genuine, because there's a lot of bullshit too, right? It's a lot of older people who could be OGs and could be mentors, and they're just pieces of shit. So there's that side of it too. And it's just
the military period, it's like you got to find your people. Because if you don't, you can get lost quick and get in some bullshit and fuck your career up and fuck your life up. And that's why a lot of people, you know, that's a lot of their stories too.
Yep.
So,
I mean, I know people, I'm sure you do too, people that were in, a couple people got kicked out for smoking and doing X, Y, and Z. And it's like, it's dangerous.
I smoked.
And it's like,
and get caught.
Me too.
I was gonna say
It was one time, but I was close to getting caught too. By the way, I was pretty close, and I was like, okay, that was my.
you went on break.
No,
Oh,
I had. Okay, I can tell it now because it's over. I'm all the way out, so it's cool. I went to a mandatory because in the military you get voluntold to do things, right? So I was a volunteer, but I didn't choose it. I was a tax preparer. So I learned to prepare taxes, and that's a 2-week course.
See shit like that.
And there you go. Yeah.
And when you came back, they tested you?
Another point. Well, no.
Come on, bro.
Another point to that is that like, the military will put you in. So I could have gotten out and been a tax preparer, and that could have been my whole career.
Yeah.
And I was already a corpsman, which is medical field.
Yeah.
Basically, to put it into like, it's hard to put it. It's like a mix between an EMT and a doctor. Low key, it's like in the middle of that because you have a wider scope of practice than an EMT or a nurse even.
Yeah.
But you don't have the credentials of a doctor.
Yeah.
But you get the same scope of practice. So it's very weird. It's very, very, very weird. But either way, I had a class to go to, and it was 2 weeks long. You know, if you smoke, you got 2 weeks for it to leave your system. So you can smoke once and then you can be good. So usually when you go TDY, you don't have a drug test. Normally. And so everybody in my class shouldn't have got drug tested. Shouldn't have. So the first day of the class, the instructor's like, "Hey, we have some people on the UA list."
Your analysis list. That's
Your
the
analysis. And he started naming, and as soon as he said UA list, my heart dropped. I said, "I'm getting kicked out." Because it was the night before.
Damn.
I'm like, I'm getting kicked out. I fucked it up. I ruined it. I was on my first duty station. Like, I hadn't even really done much yet. And I was like, damn, it's over. I fucked up, and it's done. They didn't call my name.
Sheesh.
They didn't call my name. They called a couple of my
Lucky son of
classmates.
a
They didn't call me.
And they smoked with you before?
No.
Oh, okay.
These are people I never met before.
Okay.
It was just a big class of people,
bet.
and they picked like some randoms out of that class. And we were TDY. Like, we didn't have to report to work. That was where we went to every morning.
Yeah.
So I was like, we should be good. Normally, you don't get tested in those situations. And or TDA is what they call it, I think, back, temporary duty assignment or whatever, basically. And yeah, I didn't get called and escaped. And that was the last time I smoked while I was in the Navy. I was in for 5 years, and that was the one time, and I was like, you know what? Never
it
again.
ain't worth it.
Never the fuck again.
No,
I waited till I got out. I'm not doing that shit again.
I feel that.
Nope. So and so that's why I don't look down at niggas when they got caught and they did some shit. And they got kicked out. It's hard to look down on people because I could have been me.
I know, but it's like I didn't have to really, really deal with it in the reserves because they gave us our whole schedule for the year. So I would pick and choose when I could smoke because I was like, all right, boom, I got this amount of days to get it out my system. But then when I went to Virginia, when I was active duty, I still kept smoking. So
no, it was on FaceTime.
But I ain't never get caught. But the second that they told me somebody that came out there from the reserves with us did get tested, I'm like, oh fuck, like
that could have been
I'd
me.
be smoking crazy, like so. But thank God I didn't get kicked out.
Fact.
I'd be sick getting kicked out for weed.
You must be one of his favorites.
Shit, yeah, for sure.
Exactly. And, I think that back to the whole like benefits of the Navy, one thing that's underlooked is the friendships that I've made in the military.
That's a fact.
Like outside of the amount of people I could fit on one hand,
yeah,
every other one of my very close friends was from the military. Outside of like 4 niggas.
Yeah.
One of them sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I was in the Navy too. That's the crazy part about it. We just didn't meet in the military. Exactly.
And even your brother, I mean, we were cool before, but like we were stationed together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like it made shit different.
I was gonna say it's even other his close friends that I've met that I know like they like would have never crossed paths had they not been serving together.
And those are like
and that like even like in deep down dark moments, like you would think like the people you've known the longest. Oh hell no! It's the
military
ones that
nigga.
With.
You go through some shit together, bro.
You all stick together for real. It's something to be commended for real.
I got people like we went through shit like shout out K-Matt, Zay, Gino, Keith, Mike, Quentin, like even Guida, like my mans too. Schultz, Goody, all y'all, my people, man. Like we went through shit, we grew up together, like we did shit, man. I'm probably forgetting somebody. I'm so sorry if I am. There's a lot of people I met, but like those are like the names on top of the head. Like those are family for life for sure. Like and these like K-Matt and Zay, they went to go watch they're all Eagles fans. Zay's not. K-Matt's an Eagles fan. He went to go watch the playoff game with my mom's. They were in Cali together.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like they have lunch together.
That's lit.
Him and his wife and the kids and they hang out without me type shit. Like, that's family for real. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not many niggas that could do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah. So like that's how tight we are. Yeah. And we don't even talk every day. Nigga, we talk like twice a month.
Yeah.
You know?
It'd be like that though.
That's how we talk. Right? That's how we do. Right?
I was
like,
gonna say
we could be close as ever and just never talk.
2 months and you can hit me up.
Talk once a year, happy birthday type shit.
Yeah.
Still my nigga
have one phone conversation and be straight.
For sure.
That's how we move. And so like it's always a pleasure and it's always a blessing, man. And that's kind of how me and you met. Yeah. Not through the military, but work. Right? Yeah. That's exactly how we met. Kind of.
I feel like a lot of my older adult friendships, that's where the fuck else am I gonna meet niggas at besides work? So
gotta work.
That's because that's how it is for me too.
Because you met Keith through work. And like that's my man.
Yeah.
But my man, like, that's my nigga for real. So it's like, and we met randomly at work. The nigga was staring at me too. Tell the truth.
Nigga love telling this story. I don't remember. I was smacked.
I said he was staring
at me. Right.
I was smacked on our first day of work. Niggas had to take pictures. Like, you feel me? We had to take pictures for our badges. So our last names
but we're doing
like
it together.
The same.
Okay.
We're doing
our
it
last
with a bunch
names
of
is
people.
around the same. So that's what I'm saying. I think I was like after
both
him or
J's.
something. So I'm just sitting here waiting like I'm next. And this nigga talking about, oh, you staring at me and shit. I'm like, nigga, nobody's not worried about you for real. Like, I'm just waiting for my turn.
Low key, I don't know why the fuck I was before you.
Oh,
because I'm after you in the alphabet.
I don't know either.
I am. I don't have no idea to this day why I was before him, but I was.
I'm dead.
Maybe it was first names. Or
maybe in the order we got there.
Yeah. Who knows? But Yeah, no, you stared at me. But then, like, shortly after that, so it was kind of military too, because we were sitting at a round table and they did the whole icebreaker to tell us something about yourselves.
Yeah.
I mentioned the Navy.
Yeah.
Then
so we went to lunch.
We got to lunch. He got the tag.
Like,
he was like, yo, you was in the Navy? I was like, yeah. He's like, yo, I'm in the Navy. I'm like, for real? Like, yeah, I'm a reservist.
Yep.
Boom. Started chatting.
Yeah.
Not sure how Lamp came in, though. How Lamp come in, man?
Hey.
He just found his way in.
That nigga gonna talk to everybody.
Yo, he'll talk to anybody. And he's a funny nigga, bro. I ain't gonna tell a story about what he did in that classroom, but he know what he did. I don't know why I'm in here.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey.
He know.
Watch out for that nigga, man.
When you hear this, you know what you said. You know what you did. Foul. But that's gang. That's game for life too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so literally, I don't know if I told you a story yet or not, but basically, we had a class, All Connect was our class at Red Ventures. We worked for that department. Mm-hmm. And so we all had training together. We trained for, what was it? How long was it training?
Like a month.
A month, right? 3-4 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Something like that. Maybe even a little longer.
Yeah.
6 weeks maybe. I don't know. Something like that. And so we were in class every day.
Right.
So it was like high school all over. Right.
That
With
shit
adults.
was lit
Type shit.
It was fun.
Bro.
Type shit.
It was fun.
You know who
my
you about to
goodness.
see every day?
So
Nah,
yeah,
that shit do be lit.
we got to look around, seeing what girls was in
Hey.
there. We were single at the time, by the way. All of us were.
We're all single.
Most of us were single at the
Most of
time
us,
because
for sure.
Shit, if you're not married,
he
it
just
don't
met her
matter.
though. He just met her
Yeah,
back then.
he did.
So he wasn't really like taken yet, right? They weren't dating yet. It don't matter. He wasn't wild anyway.
Yeah.
It was us.
If you ain't married, that's not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
It was us though,
it was us. It was us.
and I had a girlfriend at the time.
Oh yeah, he did. That's right. Fuck, I forgot.
Tough.
Fuck it.
In a bucket.
Fuck it.
Shit, fuck it.
2
We
tears in a
ball.
bucket for sure. But yeah, we was in class every day. We scoping, and without getting too far into detail because it gets crazy. We basically the best part about the story is that we met on that Monday, and we talked throughout the week. We went to lunch together throughout the week. It was us three and about 5 other people in the class.
Yeah,
6
but
other
us-
people, low key.
No. It was,
Yeah, no,
our
at
class
lunch.
was kind of deep.
No, at lunch.
At lunch. Yeah.
Like 6 to 8 of us.
Yeah.
we all
Niggas
ate
was
together. And
Oh no, y'all formed a mob out that
It's
bitch.
like,
Yeah.
Heard
You smoke.
that's how it came up. Because he
Hell
had to take
yeah.
a piss test to
That's
get
how
the
it be.
job.
You smoke.
So we quit. We quiet about it. You
Right.
smoke, bro? You smoke? Yeah, you smoke. Okay. Start a group chat. All right, you can fuck with us. We put you in a group chat. You know what I mean? We got to check you out first.
I'm weak.
So then
But
I
facts.
added who I wanted to add to the group, and I was good after that. I was like, yeah, we straight.
But 3 days, I think, like
yeah.
Wednesday.
We knew each
The
other for
dudes,
literally.
but the dudes, we all went and left on lunch.
Yeah,
3
blow
days
down?
into knowing each other,
Yeah.
and blew down.
Came to my
on
apartment.
lunch.
yeah.
That's
Smoked
valid.
during
That's how
lunch.
it's supposed
Came
to be.
back.
That's exactly
Smacked.
how it's supposed
We
to
watched
be.
Boys in the Hood out there.
Yeah, like we was
Something like that. Yeah. We
came back to work smacked
I'm
in
weak.
the first week.
That's when I knew. I'm like, okay, they good. They good money.
Nah, that's a little.
That Friday we had a little situation at my crib.
Little turn up.
Shout out to that. I got
Yeah,
the little
that's
shits on my
exactly
post.
how it
Turn
be.
up,
Yeah,
man.
a little something light. And it was
First
a great
week of
time.
meeting each other.
Yeah. And that's kind of like how you have to meet friends nowadays,
Nah,
right? As
facts.
adults, right?
Oh
Like,
God.
you met Keith that way? Like,
Fact, I met Terrence that way.
okay.
I met a couple people that way. Like, shit, you just got to figure out, like you said, who you can get down with. Because I remember me and Keith working at the car wash. We had another mutual friend. He rolled something up going through the car wash. He ain't work there. He have it lit. And he texts us, yo, come to the back real quick. I'm seeing who coming back here with me so I know who the cool niggas. All right, so bet. Found my crowd. Found who I need to be with. We all gassing. We was doing a lot of stuff we shouldn't have been doing up there, but
Shit
we
happened
locked
like
in.
that.
That's how it be.
Yeah.
That's
I
how
ain't
it
gonna lie, we was reckless.
But we kind of had like at RV, like we kind of had it to where like if you was cool with us, you was straight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you was outside of our group,
you was shit.
it was like,
Yeah.
Same way.
like you wanted to be around us, associated with
you
us,
did,
type
'cause,
shit.
I mean,
We was the most fun. Like we
and
had
we
the most.
had the majority.
Yeah,
So
we had the
that's what
majority
it was.
of those that mattered.
Yeah. Everybody else was.
You remember, bro? That laugh when
Uh,
he was musty.
I'm
what was
weak.
bruh name?
I don't remember. I remember his name. Should I say it?
Yeah, say his name.
Demetrius.
Yeah,
It was Demetrius. It was Demetrius.
Hey, that was my nigga though.
Yeah, he was
Musty
funny.
as shit.
Musty as a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we had some characters,
Class was lit.
and we had some joints in there. too.
I'm weak as
Some
shit.
joints. But
no, that's how it go. It works.
That's how it go.
You better hope you get in, because if you don't,
and it's
that shit be spooky.
And this is gonna be a good segue to our next topic. Actually, we had very, very, very beautiful women at that job. Did we not?
Yeah.
Like actually really good looking girls, not just like goggles from work.
Yeah.
Like actually good looking women.
Yeah.
They're making an honest living working at this job. Making probably decent money too.
Yeah. Working.
Yet there are some who choose to do other things. And I don't like to necessarily shit on how people make their money, but you have to look at it and with the bigger picture of things, right? And we've gotten into it a little bit, but like the OnlyFans thing. Honestly, I don't care if you're not taking your clothes off. Having it is enough at this point.
Oh, OnlyFans, just that name sounds
bad.
Crazy.
It's bad.
Facts.
You can't go anywhere and say I have an OnlyFans and they're gonna take you seriously.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry if no one's ever. And this is where, so like I got a text message, bro, recently. I heard your podcast. ... I'm like, damn. I didn't get a text back for weeks. I'm like, what the fuck did I see on the pod?
Come on, man.
And I get accused of being one kind of way. Listen to my words.
What's your one kind of way you get accused of being?
Misogynistic.
Yep.
I knew it.
Yep.
I can see that.
But you know me.
Yeah, that's.
Am I?
Nah.
I love women.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like it's not.
But I can see, people who don't look at the bigger picture could say that.
Yeah. Because in reality, my point and how I feel, might as well get it right.
Honestly.
Might as well, man. With it.
Yeah.
Pull the Henny up. Let's talk about it.
I mean, we professional, but at the same time, we gotta let loose. It's Saturday, man.
At this point, with
Pull
this
up,
conversation,
man.
the way that
we about to get it in. We about to get it in.
We're gonna be honest and we're gonna be raw. We're not here to sugarcoat this.
And who gives y'all content like this, man? Who else?
Yeah.
Hit dogs holler.
Come on, man.
That's it. Come on, man. We're not getting brand deals yet, but still gonna sip.
Facts.
I said yeah. So if y'all fuck with me, Espelon, hey, if y'all fuck with me, I'll definitely plug y'all every episode.
Right.
Hen dog, y'all fuck with us,
man.
we'll plug you every episode. Big dog. I'll put this motherfucker right here every week. Y'all let me know.
Paid, though.
Facts.
Yeah, as soon as the check clear.
Yeah. I gotta see that
Sign
shit
the
in my
contract,
account,
big boy. Sign the contract. You ever see that video? Yo, he's the scariest man on planet Earth. Let me tell y'all something, man. Okay, before we get into the OnlyFans shit, Mike Tyson is the scariest nigga on planet Earth. Let me tell you why he's so scary. I recently started boxing, right?
I don't even want to meet that nigga.
And let me tell you something about boxing. It's what they say it is. Like it just is. Like fighting, I've been in many fights, right? Fighting is one thing. Boxing is not just fighting because it's all about technique and skill. A punch is a point. It's a score on the scoreboard. If you watch boxing, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Right.
So it's not about how hard you can punch. It's about how many punches you can land. Effective punches. If you can knock them out, great.
Yeah.
But I mean,
If it goes the distance.
If it goes the distance, that heavy hitting ain't gonna do shit for you. You're gonna lose every fight.
You hurting niggas.
Yeah, you hurting them, but they win in the fights. So you have to learn that shit. And nothing will humble you more than eating some punches to the face. Especially as a nigga who used to rumble. You like, yeah, I got some heads. Like, I'm telling you right now, it's different. And we in there doing it like respectfully. Could you imagine a nigga like Mike Tyson looking the way he looks, telling you he gonna eat your fucking babies?
No, I can't.
He's the scariest nigga in the. He's the scariest nigga because the people I box with, they could punch, but ain't nobody Mike Tyson in there, right?
Yeah,
Facts.
Imagine that. Listen, that shit is scary. Anybody who box like competitively, I respect you. I will never. And I sound like a bitch right now, but
I'm not gonna try. You got it,
gang. I got my shit rocked on Thursday, bro. We spar every Thursday. I got my shit rocked. I'm good. I'm not fighting professionally.
Yeah.
But now you regular niggas, you can't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Honestly, y'all can't.
For sure.
You don't do what I do, so you could laugh and say, "Oh, he got okay." By him.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do that to me. The nigga was 250, by the way.
Jeez.
He was a big ass boy. Yeah, he's big. He's huge. And so like when he hit me, it's fucked up because when he pushes when he punched too. So he hit me
Put
and then
all his weight behind it.
Like he pushes his arm with it.
Yeah.
It's like when he hit me in my shit.
You flew back.
I flew.
You get that.
My head was that way. because he hooked me. So it was a hook.
Sheesh.
So he punched me, and then it pushed my head. So it's like I heard a when he did it. I was like,
did you have headgear on this time?
yeah, but so
Damn,
so
that's better than
last
time.
So last time I had to have headgear, and so I got to only take core punches, and they was eating my shit up in there too.
Pause.
Punching. Pause. Oh my. Hey, yo. Not during June. Where we at?
Stop it.
Hey,
Get some help.
My fault.
he said not during June.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yo, don't do that to my
We're
birthday.
not doing that. We're celebrating you all month. It's your month.
Sheesh.
It's your month.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
It's your month. I'm proud of you.
Nah, get the fuck out of here. I hate niggas. Nah.
But yeah, so listen, man, boss is some real shit and it's scary. But it's fun, man. I mean, yeah, I got my bell rung, but don't get it twisted. I rung his bell right back. Nobody was home, though. Nobody was home. Nigga stumbled. Like, oh, my bad. Yeah. Okay. Now can we actually practice? Because it's supposed to be practice. It's like, you know what the equivalent of? We all play football, right? It's the equivalent of doing V drills. But it's like, yo, go 60% and a nigga stick you. You like, all right.
Got you next time.
Yeah, so next time, all right, yeah. Now we good? Can we practice now?
Yeah.
Because we ain't supposed to hurt each other.
Yeah.
We're supposed to do that shit when you spar, nigga.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what it come down to. But and to me, it's like when we boxed, though, like when I didn't have my headgear, there was one guy who was punching me in the face and shit. Because I guess he didn't know that I couldn't get punched in the face or I wasn't supposed to get punched in the face. But I'm a real nigga. I'm not finna be like, don't hit me in the face.
All right.
Like, I'm here to box.
And
so as long
that's-
as you're not swinging as hard as you can,
But see, that's
Go
why
ahead,
I
punch me in
can't
the
box, because it's like, nigga, you hit me in my face, now I'm getting mad, and I'm going to expand all my energy, and then I'm going to get knocked out. So
probably because the thing is,
Yeah.
it's not about, you could get mad and shit, but the issue is, what if you don't knock him out and you're tired?
Yeah.
And there's 2 minutes on the clock. That's the thing
minutes
about
is
boxing.
a
They'll tell
long
you,
time to fight.
like the conditioning is the hardest part by far. Learn the moves is hard. The footwork is hard. The technique is hard. But the conditioning, we were at the end of our practice on Thursday, everybody was on the ground.
I believe it.
Everybody was taking a knee on all fours or ass on the ground.
Jeez.
We were done. And coach was like, y'all tired? I'm like, bro, we don't do, he's 16-0, 6 knockouts. Like, he's
Jeez,
different.
okay.
He does this.
Okay.
Sir, we're amateur. We're not even amateurs. We're
Yeah.
novices.
Not even boxers.
Yeah, we're not even boxers.
Yeah.
We just take a class.
Right. We're just trying to learn.
Yeah, so it's different. But yeah, boxing's a crazy thing. And like, yeah, so anybody who boxes, I give it up to you. I respect you. I'm sorry if I ever say I could take any of you niggas, even the ones in the 110 divisions. Like, I promise you, you
Yeah,
can't.
they gon'
Cannot touch.
body shot.
If you see it, I
folding.
don't give a fuck. You can't take him. Maybe did y'all guys see the Bradley Martin thing with Devin Haney? Bradley Martin's a bodybuilder. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And he was saying how you could beat Devin Haney in a
Yeah.
fight. Devin Haney's
That's
140.
cap. Yeah, that's cap.
Maybe though.
If he get one good
Maybe, though.
shot,
Yeah, because the thing is like, yeah, Devin Haney has crazy hands and everything, but if he doesn't knock him out and he grabs him, it's gonna be a long day for Devin.
What, a fight or a box?
A street fight.
Oh,
Oh.
damn.
Yeah.
It's super
Oh.
quiet.
Yeah.
A lot of these boxing niggas, if we was street fighting, it's quiet for you.
No, that's not true.
I grab you, it's quiet for you.
If you can grab, but you got to be way bigger to be able to even try that move. Is what I'm saying. If you fight somebody his same size, it's night, or even a little bit bigger, it's night. It's night. If you can grab them, sure, but they're trained to like.
that's
you know
a
what I'm
big
saying?
if.
So
If you can
niggas
grab
like
him.
130 for you. 130.
Would give me hell. A professional 130? Are you crazy? Tank fights 135.
That's what I was.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
that's
I
really-
would stand no
and that's-
chance with Tank.
And
Because
genuinely,
if I
but
try
that's
to
not their
street
walking
fight?
around
okay,
with.
check.
That's not their walking around with.
If I try to grab Tank, how am I trying to grab him? How? What am I gonna do? Open my arms?
Yeah.
He's gonna hit me in the fucking liver. I'm way taller than him, so he's probably not gonna try to. But he can if he wanted
Shit,
to.
if that, he might uppercut your ass.
Right. I'm leaning like this. Bop. Good
Oh,
night.
God.
Have a good night, sir. Nice
Then
speaking
he'll
with
turn
you.
around and do some zesty shit.
And he'll just walk away and smile. Like, is he serious?
I'm about to rob something.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tank.
Shout out Tank.
That's
That
my
nigga
dog.
funny as
Well, that's
shit.
my brother,
Facts.
but fuck him though.
That's my dog.
Shout out Baltimore.
Yeah, that's right. You do be playing Baltimore sometimes, right? I guess, yeah. But anyway, back to this OnlyFans girl shit. 'Cause
Nigga
I wasn't
said
done with y'all.
sometimes.
You
That's
do.
crazy.
You do. Seahawks. So anyway, back to the OnlyFans girls. I just think that it's imperative for us to have honorable professions and lives. Because the biggest argument I hear is, but I make my own money and I pay my own bills and X, Y, and Z. You can do that with a corporate job, number one.
Okay, feminist.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about the F word. Do you think that feminists pushed for women to be able to take their clothes off in front of men? Do you think that their entire goal was to entertain a man for money?
That's what I'm saying. And
no,
they try to build this whole, my body, like I got control over it, but that doesn't mean that you exploit yourself for money.
Yeah, it's the easy way.
That's the easy way.
It's just like the same way for dudes, the easy way, because it matters for dudes how they make their money, and women would say the easy way for a dude is you go be a drug dealer.
Drugs, yeah.
Yeah. So if you make your money selling drugs, so it's the same equivalence. So like it matters, and like the premise that we're trying to get to is that there's now been an article that's come out where basically a kid has, like a real kid out there somewhere, has reportedly been getting bullied because his peers found his mom's OnlyFans and they've been teasing him, and he was borderline suicidal.
Lucky this shit wasn't like in when we were in school. What?
You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
let's keep it a stack.
The way we were able to talk.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let's keep it a stack.
Crazy.
Nigga, kids is cruel. And before the internet was what it was, and people was getting canceled for what they was saying, these kids would have got ate alive.
I ain't gonna lie, I was making my niggas cry in middle school already off GP.
What?
I'm so sorry, Matt. Bobby made your ass cry in class. I'm so sorry, but like
your mom has an OnlyFans.
You would have been
super quiet for you, nigga. Don't
you
ever
can't laugh
talk
at
in class.
shit.
Nothing.
You
nigga.
can't laugh at shit. It don't matter what somebody does. Somebody could trip and fall right in front of you. You cannot laugh, my nigga.
I know you're not laughing.
Right, nigga. Don't your mama sell her pussy online.
What?
Nigga, I'm about to subscribe tonight for $5 and send you the shit.
Yeah, your mom's a $5 hoe. What? For
Imagine
a whole
hearing that in
month.
school.
For a whole month, I get to look at your mom for $5.
Yeah, but baby, I know he said that to you in class, but I have a Range Rover.
All right.
I have a Lamborghini. It's cool.
Yeah, I hope that matters to your kids.
It's fine. It's sorry about your
My
mental
body-
health, but
yeah.
no, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
I pay my
Sacrificing your
own
kids'
bills.
happiness for your
I'm
own
happy.
personal happiness.
Yeah, because it's all
And
about
that's why
me.
everybody
When I'm
shouldn't
my
have
parents.
kids.
It's about me.
When you're
When you're a parent, it's all about me. When you're when you're a feminist,
is it
what?
all about you?
No, I'm being sarcastic.
Oh,
No, I'm being dead sarcastic. I think it's not about you at all when you're a parent, first of all.
You're
but
not
if you're
a parent, of
being a
course.
feminist and doing all that shit, like the thing is, modern day feminism is not what traditional feminism was. And I'm not trying to, and fuck it, I'm not shitting on women. So like, don't be dense
Weird.
and
Right.
hear my message and be like, oh, you
Yeah.
shouldn't. No, the fuck I'm not.
yeah,
I love women more than you do.
Yeah.
Whoever the fuck you are.
Yeah.
I bet you I do.
yeah, me too.
And I get more. So, and I treat them good too. So what's up, nigga? The fuck is you talking about? Eating your Cheetos, pussy. But yeah, but seriously, bro, like the thing is, like, it's offensive because I mentioned it before, and I'll bring it up to you again. The problem I have with doing OnlyFans, it's not about you selling your body and doing all that and showing you. Do what you want to do. The problem I have is that a lot of women nowadays jump to that, and my thing is, do you honestly? If you think I'm misogynistic by saying you shouldn't be doing that shit, and you're saying you're empowering yourself by doing it, tell me who's more offensive: the person who says sell yourself for money, or the person who says you are smart enough and capable enough to make money doing anything else besides degrading yourself? Who's more misogynistic here?
Yeah, but
And that's my message, is
And
that you don't need to do that shit
their
because
whole
there's so
thing
many
is
other ways.
saying they're not degrading yourself, but I'm like, how?
Yeah.
If all it takes, you're technically putting a amount on to see you do whatever. Because some of them is not just showing a pussy; they're doing absurd
They're
shit.
fucking. And all and
Worse,
everything in between.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you feel me. So it's like, damn, that's all it costs to see you.
And the thing is this: if it's not that degrading, let your kids watch it. Let them watch. Oh, it's not appropriate anymore, is it? I see. And the thing I think, again, it's short-minded thinking, because, yeah, your kid doesn't know nothing about it now that he's 2 years old. What about when he's 20?
Yeah, it's still on the internet.
Is he?
I would
do you
resent
think
the
you're gonna?
fuck out of
Do you
you.
think you're gonna only have children for 4 years of their life, and they're gonna just magically just like not matter anymore, like their opinions? No, They're gonna grow and learn and see and hear the world.
Be like, damn, mom, you was really on that?
Wasn't it bad enough when we were younger if your mom was
Imagine-
attractive?
Facts. But imagine
Your mother could have been a lawyer.
Hey, I'm sorry for all my friends that
I'm not. Your mama tough.
I'm weird.
Hey, yo, if your mama tough, your mama tough.
I'm sorry.
Fuck that. And look what the shit we gave them.
Yeah.
Now imagine
Watching your mom fuck online. Like, I get to see everything. All the imagination that I had about your mom, it comes to life at
now
this
imagine that some young kid going through puberty seeing his best friend's mom. Come on, man. Like, it's just,
point.
it's bad, bro.
I'm at your crib all the time.
It's bad
What?
business.
I'm at your crib all the time.
What if something happens?
And I may try your mom
What if
on some
something happens
bullshit.
with,
Yeah,
with the kid and your mom? What
Yeah.
happens?
Yeah.
Come on. No, for real.
I'm trying your mom.
Facts.
For
though.
real.
I'm trying your mom.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
I'm trying your mom.
Come on. Come on.
She
Come on.
She for everybody. She on OnlyFans. She for
If I could see her pussy with my allowance money, something's wrong.
Nah, that's a fact. That's
My
a fact.
allowance money?
My allowance is crazy.
So
but
you're
that's
gonna
a
tell
fact.
me if I just don't buy these cookies at lunch for a week straight, I can see
$15.
your
Your
mom
mom's
get
pussy.
nutted on?
for $15.
Really?
we gotta put the explicit tag on this motherfucker?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be going crazy. We going crazy. Shout out to the real ones. But it's just, listen, man.
But no, this is real talk though, because like it's repercussions to your actions for other people, like not just you. It's like, like I said again, like if a man is a drug dealer, it matters. No real woman wants to build a relationship that's a man that's
Real
a drug
woman.
dealer. Yeah,
He
real
said
woman.
that. Yeah.
Because it's not safe. It's
Yeah.
not. It doesn't really make sense long term. There's no security in it.
Yeah.
So it's not what a real woman would be attracted to, and it's vice versa with a man. You think you're gonna attract a man and you're selling your shit online?
No way.
If any and everybody can see you and have access to you just by simply giving you $5 a month, no.
But here's
like,
where-
let's be realistic.
Here's where our generation conflates those two issues. They see it as, I'm gonna use both sides here, okay? So for men, they see it as, well, I'm trapping, I'm making mad money, and I got all the bitches.
You can get what you want right now.
I'm good. What you mean? What's so wrong with what I'm doing? I'm making money, I'm having a good time, I'm having fun. So what?
Yeah.
But what happens when the fun turns real?
Oh wait, they don't knock no more, do they? They kick shit in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kick shit in.
Shit, not even. They
Now
got
you-
that batter.
Now
Yeah, they-
you going.
yeah.
Now you
Now
going. And
what?
all these bitches that you was spending all of this
Don't know
money
you.
on, and
Yeah.
Don't know
The
you.
next
Some of them
nigga.
might flip.
On the next one, who lit?
what?
Right? And for the women, they'll say, yeah, but I'm in my prime. I'm 22. I'm 24. I'm 26. I'm fine as hell. I got this surgery, that surgery. And I got this NFL player in my DMs, this NBA player.
All he wants
this,
to do is fuck.
Talk
That's
about
it.
This rapper, this
That's it.
actor, this, that, and the third. And on top of every other dude in the city
That's
that I
it.
live in. And every other city, because we have Instagram now.
So,
They
but what
all,
happens?
like all DM me. I
but
get
then
100
you're gonna
DMs
be
a day.
mad when you 40 and you by yourself.
They don't value you.
They don't value you. It's short-term success. You see it right now. You're like, oh, it's great. It's never going to end. What could possibly go wrong? Right,
Have a kid.
right. Then a lot of them want to cop out. Well, I don't want to get married. I don't want to have kids. Yeah, you're 23.